So what happened to Fallout Cascadia and Fallout 4 New Vegas? Those are two questions I've been seeing all over the internet, a lot being sent to me directly, whether I'm tagged or YouTube comment, and a lot of the other ones on Reddit. So basically, if you guys haven't been following the news, Fallout 4, the Capital Wasteland project, the mod aiming to recreate Fallout 3 in Fallout 4, was recently not shut down. A lot of people are saying it's shut down. It was not shut down. It was canceled. They stopped development of that. I have a full video on that topic. It will be linked at the end of this video, but more or less it was due to them planning on using assets from Fallout 3, such as the voice dialogue, so the actual audio files for that dialogue in this mod, because you can't easily recreate like the voice of Three Dog or any of the other major NPCs. Even though creating the NPCs, world space, things like that are possible, those voices, you actually have to get those actors pretty much. So with this news and with the fact that that mod was closing down, a lot of people are like, well, what's going on with those other overhaul mods? What's going to happen to Fallout Cascadia, and specifically Fallout 4 New Vegas probably got the most questions about it. I've addressed this in a few different places, but just by seeing how much misinformation is being spread around and how many people are still asking me these questions, I figured I'd just make a standalone video talking about this. There's been a lot of misinformation in general following this news, so I made a Reddit post addressing a lot of the major points, and if you guys are interested in that, I will have it linked down below. And if you're confused or wondering anything, I would actually read through that. So first and foremost, I just want to say I'm not a part of the teams of any of these mods. I just know some of the people working on them. I make videos on them, so I have like relationships and maybe a more inside view than some of the other people out there. But again, I'm not speaking for the mods. I just am informed as to what they're going to be doing going forward. For Fallout Cascadia, this was never really an issue for them. Fallout Cascadia, if you don't know, is a mod aiming to recreate Seattle in Fallout 4's engine. So it's going to kind of be a new DLC-sized world space that you can experience, explore, etc. There's no Fallout set in Seattle, believe it or not, and there's actually no game that they're trying to recreate. So going forward, literally nothing's different. They're just going to continue building the mod. Everything is going to be recorded originally because everything they're doing is original. They're just creating new dialogue and people are going to voice that. I'm not really sure why so many people were wondering what was going to happen with this mod, because there's really nothing that implicates they can't move forward. They're just creating a totally new and standalone mod for Fallout 4. Pretty simple and easy. If you want to find out more details, they've actually been tweeting some different work in progress pictures, as well as they do have a website. So then on the flip side, the question that does make a lot more sense is what's happening to Fallout 4 New Vegas? So in my original video, I actually mentioned this, but I guess people didn't watch that far or something, because a lot of people, even in the comments of that video, were wondering what's going to go on with that. Fallout 4 New Vegas, if you don't know, is the team and mod trying to recreate Fallout New Vegas in Fallout 4's engine, very similar to the Capital Wasteland project. So what they're doing is more or less going to attempt to actually recreate all those voice lines themselves by a high quality team. I talked to them, they mentioned that they're actually going to be kind of creating a whole subset of this now, people that are assigned to getting people to voice act and recreate these voices as accurately as possible and as high quality as possible. A major issue with fan-made mods in the past has been voice acting. People tend to not have good mics. I have a pretty good mic, but probably not on the same level that Bethesda is doing, and I do YouTube or talk for my job. Many of these developers or mod authors are using headsets and not kind of professional grade mics like they did use in game development. Either way, that's going to be a major focus of theirs. They're going to try and get high quality audio content and in turn actually use that in the mod when it does come out. One important facet of that though is that they are acknowledging that this may take a while. So what they're also doing is potentially going to release beta or alpha builds of Fallout 4 New Vegas without voiced dialogue. So the dialogue will pop up on screen, but there'll be no actual talking from those NPCs, or maybe only some of the NPCs will talk. Their idea with this is they still want to get this mod out as quickly as possible, so they're still going to push alpha and beta builds as soon as they're finished, even if the voice acting isn't done yet, because they don't want to have to wait on that because it can take a very long time. But hopefully they'll be able to later update those builds with fully voiced actors. And specifically here, they aren't necessarily reaching out to those original voice actors. They may not get the voices of all your favorite characters from Fallout 4, but they're just going to try and recreate the dialogue that they did use in that original game and hopefully get it as close as possible. Maybe every once in a while one of the original actors will come back, but I don't think it's realistic to think they can actually get all these people to do the voice acting again for free. And that's pretty much it. I mean, those are the two misconceptions that people were kind of flowing around the most, and the ones that I felt like had almost a bad impact on those mods. People were just writing off Fallout 4 New Vegas saying, oh, it's going to close in the next couple days, or Fallout Cascadia is done for now, which isn't really true. Both of these mods are kind of continuing development as usual. If anything, I'm sure some of them got some new members on their team following the closing of Fallout 4, the Capital Wasteland project. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, again, thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.